Seven of Swords. Don't get scammed. Hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show. Remember, you can always listen to the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you want to get a personal, info is down below. Don't get scammed. Life is but a meme. We're going to get 3 cards. It's all about how you look at it, right? With the Hanged Man. Today I want to talk about spiritual scams, but I am going to use an example from the stock market as an allegory on how to avoid spiritual scams. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. To avoid that 9 of Swords, to avoid, what did I do? What did I get myself into? Why did I sign that contract? Why did I date that person? Why did I tank my business? Because I got deceived. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This is who this message is for. Right? High Priestesses, High Priests, however you identify. 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. But let me first open with my channeled message, and then we will get to the cards. All right. Now, first of all, I want to talk about meme stocks, okay? It's a phenomenon, and don't let your eyes glaze over. I'll go quick. I'm not going to give you a full rundown of the stock market and all that. Excuse my French. I'm going to just quickly explain what are meme stocks, okay? In terms of the stock market, right? I'm just going to read it quickly so that I don't lose everybody. A meme stock is a publicly traded stock, so it is a real legitimate stock, right? That gains popularity through social media or popular investment forums. Now, Reddit is really where a lot of this stuff went down. Specifically back in 2021, but it still exists today. But the real boon of this phenomenon was back in 2021. The price of a meme stock is often driven by internet memes shared among traders and investors, often young and inexperienced. So like these Reddit traders. That's why I don't know if you guys heard about it, but a few years ago there was this big kerfuffle about the trading platform Robinhood, because it was attracting all of these young, as they say, young and inexperienced traders into the stock market that were kind of only going off of what they were seeing in these forums. They were throwing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into this stuff, and I'm going to explain what meme stocks are even more, but I don't want to lose yet. Meme stocks are known for being extremely speculative and volatile, okay? Now, let me give you an example of what a meme stock is and why this matters. Yeah, look, we have the devil underneath. Why does this matter to us, what I'm saying right now? It matters because of the day and the age that we live in 2024. Life is but a meme. We live in an interesting time, right? Things like the stock market have been just solid. I mean, there's a practice. There's a way in which things work. So back in 2021, when these meme stocks hit, and I'm going to give an example of what a meme stock is, it was an interesting time to have your fullness in the stock market, which is when 2021 was at the height of when I was learning how to read charts. I know, super nerdy, guys. I'm sorry. I'm losing my audience. All right. My mentor, John, he taught us how to read charts, and even he did options trading. So anyways, he had a lucrative IT job. He left that job. He went into the stock market full time. Very successful man. But even he joked about the fact that we can make money off of these meme stocks. And let me give you an example of what a meme stock is. The reason I'm using this as an example is because of the time we live in. We're living in unprecedented times. Things are going to be happening over the next 20 years that have never been seen before. Unprecedented events, things that make even the experts take pause, people that have been involved with certain industries, spirituality, religious leaders, all different sectors of society, politics. You're going to be seeing these phenomenons, and it's going to come in the form of something like a meme stock. Okay, and let me show you what a meme stock is, and then we'll unpack this even further. So let me open up my trading view. So let me start by saying this. Let me get AMC out, because we all know what AMC is, right? Popular movie theater. But as we know, movie theaters over the past, few years have not been doing as well, right? So during 2021, actually the biggest meme stock that was all over the news was GameStop at the time. But I'm going to use AMC today as an example of what a meme stock can look like and what it did look like. And I have proof. Now look at this. This is a 5-year chart. That doesn't look so good. Okay, so this is kind of the average, right, of the stock. Let's see how much that was. In December of 2019, AMC was at 58.81. Okay, now let's move on over. Let's mosey on down to what the hell is that? Now, I'm showing you this because this is a real-world 3D example of a phenomenon that we are going to see again and again and again. Don't get scammed. Because I'm using a meme stock as an example for phenomenons that we will see. It's kind of like Knight of Swords energy, where people come in and they're like, you gotta invest, you gotta invest, you gotta invest, you gotta invest. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And yes, it is, but don't get caught holding the bag in any area. Anytime you find yourself moving fast and I gotta get in and I gotta do this and I gotta do that, pause. Because you are going to be faced with phenomenons like this. Look at that. How much was it at? Let's go all the way to the top. And I have my notes here. June 1st, is that correct? Yep. June 1st of 2021. Look at that thing. So what's the average down here? The average, I'm not trying to lose you guys. I'm not trying to nerd out too hard, all right? I'm just showing. This is like the average. See this, that's AMC. Big company, It's not like this is just some random penny stock, which basically a penny stock is something that you're going to lose money in. Let's just keep it simple. unless you're doing day trading and, Godspeed if you are. Because I got into day trading, my blood pressure rose. That's just not my thing. But anyways, so what I'm trying to show here is that this is what my mentor John calls a throw up and die. Okay? Which is starting at the average, going way up. Sorry if I hurt your ears. And then way down. I mean, look how low this is. This is lower. Let me read it. AMC recorded its all-time high June 1st, 2021 at $393.63. AMC recorded its all-time low in April 15th of 2024 at $2. Now imagine this. Imagine you bought, because it's like all this hype, it's going up the mountain, it's straight up. It's like going on one of those roller coasters where it's straight up and everybody's like, you gotta buy in. Okay, and especially if we are not inexperienced, but especially if we are, it's not even inexperienced, it's just maybe you are entering a space that is newer to you. Like maybe you are, you've been a high priest for a long time, but maybe you're entering a new space that you've never traversed before. With the Two of Wands, with the Six of Swords, it's like maybe you're sailing into new areas, because with this Pluto and Aquarius, man, there's going to be all sorts of like very interesting, fascinating things coming out, new forms of technologies, new understandings in the spiritual dimensions. We're going to be seeing and understanding things. We're going to have opportunities to advance in all different sorts of ways, and we're going to be tempted to take shortcuts, and we're going to be tempted to buy. Now, this is my example. Now, imagine this is back in June 2021. I saw this happening. I was part of this. I was right here. I was here. I was right here when this was happening, and I was part of a stocks group, 9:30 a.m. every morning, live Zoom group, big group of people that I was a part of. We were all watching this happen, all right? Now, everybody's buying. Let's just see for kicks and giggles right here. June 1st, 2021. Say you bought in at 176.40, right? Say you bought in there and you're like, "Oh my god, it's still going up. It's still going up. I bought in at 176. Now it's 392. Oh my god." And if you bought 100 shares, think about how much money that is. 100 shares times $176. Oh my god, I'm making so much money. And then, boom! That's what's called holding the bag. Where more advanced, more experienced traders who have been in this business for a long time, maybe they were like my mentor, John, for kicks and giggles. He was shorting all the way down. He was buying... He was trading options on this stuff and making a bunch of money, but he was experienced. He knew this was going to drop like a ton of bricks in 24 hours. This is a meme stock. This is a joke. This is a who is that guy, Roaring Kitty or whatever, Love and Light? Any finance people down below, let me know. Is it just me? Am I just the only nerd Virgo in the building? I don't know. Let me know. But anyways, now if you bought in at 176 down here, let's see, where's exactly 176? Let's go there. 176.40 was right here. Right there. Say you bought in there, you go up. Next day, it's crashing, man. It's crashing. Oh, there's hope again. It's going back up. Oh, see, it wasn't just a meme stock. See, this is inexperienced. This is inexperience. This is Knight of Swords. People buying in. People convincing you. This is the new stock market. This is the new way. And you just read it on Reddit with a bunch of other Love and Light, but assholes in the locker room that have no idea what the hell they're talking about, that don't know how to read charts, that are trading penny stocks every morning, using their mom's debit card. Very sad story. Trigger warning. Let's bring out TW, the trigger warning clown. Life is a circus, life is a circus. Life is but a meme. So life is not a meme when it starts to get serious like this, because there was a younger kid, right? He invested like $100,000 of his parents' money trigger warning, honk honk, and lost it all. Was so terrified that he lost $100,000 that he unalived himself. Now, this stuff gets serious, right? And we're going to be offered deals with the devil, so to speak. Now, this could be in the astral. This could be something approaches you and says, "Hey, if you sign this contract, we're gonna do this for you, and you're gonna be wealthy, and we're gonna make you famous," right? Or it could be more 3D world stuff with the Saturnian energy, stock market stuff like we're talking about, for example, where it's like, hey, invest in this meme stock. Hey, this is the new stock market. This is the new world. But people were saying that back in 2021, okay? AMC, all-time high, $393.63, June 2021. All-time low, April 15th of this year, 3 years later, $2.38. Look at that. Now imagine you even had 100 shares. Let's look. Calculator. 393. Say you were somehow super blessed and you made money on the way up, right? So 393.63 times 100 shares equals 39,363. Okay? Hold on. One sec, guys. I'm checking something. Let's go lower. Let's go lower because, let's just say we're just a regular, we have, a little bit of money to spend here. 393, say we buy 10 shares. That would cost us almost $4,000. It would cost us $39.30. I'm not trying to get too technical. I'm sorry, guys, if I lost you. Lovingly. All right. I promised I wasn't going to do this. We're going to open the cards, okay? But say you spend $4,000, and you bought it at the high because people were like, buy in. And you got scammed pretty much because you bought when it was like all the way up here. And then look at this. Imagine you had this up here. You spent $4,000. Say you held it for 3 years because all the analysts kept saying, oh, it's gonna go back up. Did this ever go back up? Does that look like it ever went back up? Oh, it's gonna go back up. It's roaring. It's going up. It's shooting up. It's flying. Benzinga said no. Does that look like it went back up? That looks like it's lower than it ever was before this tomfoolery. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Don't get scammed. You're gonna see things like you've never seen over the next 20 years. Mark my words. You are going to see all sorts of hype like you've never seen before. And on top of the hype, people are going to have money to show for it. Hey, I just made $4,000. I just made $14,000. I just made $140,000. Now, if you're a master analyst, if you are into finances and you know what you're doing and you have bought puts. Now puts are basically you're betting. Say this is bullshit. Okay? This is what my mentor John did. He bought puts. Now puts is an options term for buying. You're betting on the fact something's actually going to go down. So you make money. The more it goes down, the more money you make. Now, this is a funny side note. We can play the devil because we're a high priestess. Now, the more advanced we become with this kind of crazy energy that we're going to be coming in over the next 20 years, we can play devil's advocate, like buy puts. Everybody else is losing money, but we're making money on the way down. But we've got to be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. And we got to know what we're doing. We got to understand what we're getting into. Do you see what I'm saying here? Because there was so much promise. There was so much this. There was so much that. And we're going to open these cards, guys. This is really the message without cards, but we'll get cards to confirm or to illuminate further. But look at this. It's like this was really the average. Let's go down here. September 8th. Let's see. September 8th, 2020, $39.54 is about what the AMC stock is worth for one share. $39. But it went up to $3.93. And if you're holding that bag, honey, all the way down and you're trusting these Reddit idiots, love and light, telling you, bro, it's gonna go back up, bro, playing their Xbox, bro, it's going back up, man, it's going back up, man, it's going back up, man, and you're just losing all the way. Now, you know, it's not the end of the world if we do get quote unquote scammed, right? You know, there's always hope on the horizon, right? Even if we do like make mistakes and, you know, get in with, God forbid, a cult or something like that, right? But my point is just don't get scammed. Be wise. Life is but a meme, because this is the thing. Experts understood that this was kind of a joke. It was kind of like, you know, just all of the hoopla. Remember that from SpongeBob? Hoopla! Like when Elon Musk went on SNL and everything. Just anyways, whatever. There's going to be so much stuff like that. Now, I'm just simply using this as an allegory for the energy. That just don't get scammed. Know what you're doing. Know what you're talking about. Don't let something blow in and say this and that and this and that and this is why and I'm very experienced and blah blah blah. But they're just like love and light, some 25-year-old dude living in their mom's basement on the Reddit forum. They started trading stocks on Robinhood 3 weeks ago. They put their life savings of $1,200.95 into their Robinhood account that now they're going to have to pay taxes on come around tax season because they were an idiot and bought AMC on the high, watched it go all the way down to nothing, lost all their money, and now they're like, oh my God, why was I such an idiot? Well, just don't get scammed, all right? Hopefully that was, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm not nerding out too bad here, all right? Let's open these cards. Card number 1 is the King of Pentacles. The cards are just being facetious. They're just like, because this, to me, this can represent like the stock market, the finance system. Or this could just be us, you know, and this doesn't have to be about finances, guys. I feel like what this is showing is just stay level-headed. The King of Pentacles is boring, long-term holds. Let me show you an example really quick of what that could be, but while still being on the cutting edge. Now, I have 2 other charts up here. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Let's look at, hold on. Let's look at NVIDIA real quick. Let's look at a 1 year on NVIDIA. Now let's look at 5. Let's look at a 5 year. Hold on. Because that's what we did with AMC. Excuse me. Now, NVIDIA are computer chips, right? Everything takes computer chips. My iPhone takes computer chips. My laptop takes computer chips. NVIDIA is at the cutting edge of computer chips. So NVIDIA has been doing very, very well. This is an example of something that's cutting edge, not super boring, but not a meme stock. Like if we want to get in the cutting edge, great. That's awesome. That's wonderful. We want to be at the front of Pluto and Aquarius. We want to be at the cutting edge of technology and medicine and finance and all this stuff. Great. Art, all this stuff. Absolutely. Great. Wonderful. AI, all that. Wonderful. I'm right there with you. But let's just make sure that we mix a little King of Pentacles in there. Because if we're buying meme stocks, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? People are laughing all the way to the bank while they treated puts as it went down and made money. And as you're going down and crying as you're losing your $1,200 life savings. Not you, just saying. Just be smart, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get into something, and this is just an example, guys, and we're going to open more cards. If you want to get into something that's on the cutting edge of technology and all these things, do it wisely. Like, look at NVIDIA. Now look at the difference between this and, hold on, and this. Wrong. AMC. NVIDIA. AMC. NVIDIA. Little bit of a difference in the look of those charts, right? This was a meme. Hoopla! This is a win. Cha-ching! King of Pentacles. Always mix in a little of that old-fashioned King of Pentacles. If you want to make sure that you don't get taken for a fool, if you know what I'm saying, all right? Now, this is, I'm talking about this spiritually, but of course this can apply literally. Now, let's also look at Tesla. Another example. Let's look at a 5-year. Look at that as a 5-year. That's healthy. That's up, down, up, down. It's a new technology. People don't trust it really. Elon Musk, people have their qualms with. No comment on Elon Musk and what I believe about all of it. I did read I read in college, in my brief stint in college, living late, I read a biography about Elon Musk, and the way that in the book was the way that he treated his staff just made me take pause. That's all I'm going to say. But this is my opinion quickly, is that people are sent to this planet, my opinion, to put forth new technologies and new ideas, inventors, bringing high-level things into the planet. Doesn't mean they're going to be a good person, though. Doesn't mean they're a good father. Doesn't mean... We need to learn how to separate spiritual opinions, my opinion, from the overall, as we zoom out. Like, I'm a Virgo stellium. I'm the zoom-inner. I zoom in. But Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius, what we're doing here over the next 20 years, Aquarius is the zoom out. Virgo's the zoom in, Aquarius is the zoom out, is how I kind of see it. We got to zoom out. Maybe people think Elon Musk is an asshole, but maybe he also is bringing EVs onto even if you don't agree with Tesla and you think it's crap and you think it has bugs, understand. My point is, even if Tesla doesn't end up being the electric vehicle that we all trust over the next 100 years, fine, there might be another one. I'm not going to get into what I believe about Tesla stock. This is not financial advice, but... And I kind of do believe it's going to be Tesla, but anyways, not financial advice. But see, this is healthier. It's like, this is, for something new, something cutting edge, this is more, it makes sense. It's up, down, up, down, up, down. And so across the board, the average is about here, right? I should put on VWAP, but for my nerds in the house. But regardless, all right. I think I said enough there. I'm getting too nerdy. Okay, pulling out. Card number 2 is the Empress. Now, I'm not trying to get too deep here, but this is what I'm seeing this as. I'm seeing this King of Pentacles as, just for today's sake, as like the finance system, like the stock market. Let's just keep it like to the example. This is like the stock market, King of Pentacles. But the Empress is like the world, the globe. I look at this as Mother Gaia. And the Earth is alive, like the Schumann resonance. Hold on. Mother Gaia is alive. The finance system is run by men, right? King of Pentacles. Schumann resonance. Now this, can you hear that? That's the Schumann resonance. That's her. That's Mama. That's Mother. The things that are going to be happening on this globe with the Empress here over the next 20 years are going to be like we've never seen before. So when there's excitement, when there is fantastical new things that come on the scene and, you know, people are excited, rightfully so, just make sure that you take a moment to tap in with the sound of the point. Remember the point. Remember the point. And go back to, as these new things come on the scene, these new advancements, just always bring yourself back. See, this is the opposite of like Knight of Swords. Gotta put your money in. Got AMC. Got GameStop. It's like this sound, Mother Earth, this is the exact opposite of that energy. It is calm. It is grounded, King of Pentacles. It's like a mountain. It's everlasting, you know. And with everything, like we talked about, with everything, it's healthy to go up and down, right? Nothing's ever just gonna go. Now, NVIDIA, love and light, not financial advice. NVIDIA is kind of like more of an outlier, right? But not everything's always just going to be so straightforward. But as we have all these new exciting advancements coming through, we've just got to remember to stay grounded, stay in that Schumann resonance, stay with the mother. You know, stay with Mother. Remember Mother when all this crazy stuff hits the fan, and when we tap in with the point, with the frequency, with the resonance, the Schumann resonance, with the frequency of the times, we can still have exciting breakthroughs, but we've just got to be wise in how we participate. That's all this message really is trying to say. And finally, card number 3 is the 4 of Swords. See, I feel like what this is saying is, get a crazy, amazing, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, just sleep on it. 4 of Swords, just sleep on it. Tap in, you know, with Mother, with yourself. Make sure it makes sense financially, emotionally, mentally, in your physical body. Pause, 4 of Swords, take a minute, you know, meditate, pray, you know, see, like, is this crazy what I'm thinking, what I'm doing? Anything worth anything, even if it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, will let you sleep on it. Oh, I have a $10 million movie deal. Sleep on it. It's not going to get away from you, because what's meant for you is meant for you. You know what I'm saying? And you will know. And we can be excited. We can be part of all sorts of things in the coming years, right? All sorts of things like we've never seen before. It's going to be mind-blowing, the things that we see and understand and create. And that's a beautiful thing. But just in the meantime, don't get scammed. Don't get taken. Don't get taken for a fool. You know, keep it Saturn. Keep it King of Pentacles. Run it by Saturn at the very least. Run it by Saturn and run it by Venus. And so what are they talking about? What are they saying? How are they communicating? You know what I'm saying here? And then run it through the system. Run it through how it feels. Run it through what your guides are showing you. You know, pray on it, sleep on it, before you make any sort of crazy plans to just throw your whole life savings away into some sort of meme stock. I love you guys. It's been Missy Gordon, the Metamystic here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, info is down below. You can also always listen to this show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Take care.